Brock Carmichael's started dealing with China in 2010 following our participation at the World Expo in Shanghai. Quite quickly we saw opportunities arising from that participation with the support of UK trade and investment, and that led to us setting up a joint venture with another architect and a separate business in our own right.
Okay. How did it feel to be involved with the Prime Minister's visit?
It was marvellous. We felt very privileged to have actually been selected to join the delegation. And there was great excitement amongst all of the delegates, and that was reciprocated with all of the interest that arose from the visit from the local Chinese. The first day we started in Beijing at the crack of dawn. Lovely bright day, and that could set everyone in the right sort of frame of mind for the day ahead. It was mainly about recognition of the importance of the relationship between China and Britain, with opening speeches by the Vice Premier and David Cameron, and that set the tone really for what they were hoping would be achieved during 3 days. The second day was in Shanghai. That was more business focused, really good sessions that had been organised by EY, a big lunch, big gala lunch that got high profile with attendees such as McLaren, the National Theatre with Warhorse, which really was a magical moment for many people. And then the final day was in Chengdu, a city in the west of China, and that was really looking to the future and the opportunities for British businesses in China as it urbanises at such a fast rate.
Why do you think they chose Chengdu?
I think because it is one of the two centres there, Chongqing being the other, which are recognised by the central government policy about this Go West campaign, and there are a number of reasons that's now starting to gain traction, and I think that's been very visible by the likes of the recent decision by British Airways to create a non-stop service direct to London. The significance of Chengdu is becoming very noticeable. And
you've got a presence out there, haven't you?
We have. Our joint venture business has an office there, delivering a large project for Swire in the centre of Chengdu.
Fantastic, that's lovely. One thing that you'll take away from the visit, what sort of memories do you think are prevalent?
A lot of really powerful memories. I think meeting so many interesting people and making so many really good connections, that I believe will be a lasting benefit to me personally and also to the business from the visit.
Okay. And how do you think it's changed since your last visit, which was last summer?
Every time you go back to China, you can't fail to be surprised by what's moved on.
Right.
I was extremely surprised and gratified to be recognised by one of the UK TI team that I'd only met in June. He was really interested to know how things had gone, had seen my name on the delegate list, and we had a good catch up, and I got briefed on all the latest opportunities that are coming. One of the things that I felt important was to spread the word about the International Festival for Business next year, the biggest global business event taking place in Britain that has been since the 1951 Festival of Britain.
And that's happening right here in Liverpool?
That's happening here in Liverpool. This international event with a series of different sector themes taking place in June and July next year. So I was keen to spread the word amongst delegates so that they understood that, and also to encourage people that the visit provided a perfect platform to give all the people that we met an open invitation to come to the UK next year with a particular purpose in mind, in that there's this big international business event here in Liverpool, and to make sure that was in their diary.
Good. And you also had a couple of meetings, I think one of those you mentioned, or certainly probably both of them, that were outside the normal schedule. That's
right. There was an opportunity to slot in other individual opportunities, and in Shanghai I had 2 meetings, one with a prospective new client over development opportunities, and that went really very, very well. And often with these things it's about timing and the coincidence of timing. As it turned out, this developer has a son studying at Liverpool University Architecture. Will be graduating next year, so it's already in their diary to come here. And there's that special bond that came across between Liverpool and Shanghai as sister cities. Again, that's perhaps sometimes not really recognise the importance of that and what that means, but I think particularly in the Chinese context, that does mean a lot. The second meeting was with Liverpool Vision's representative in Shanghai, Helen Wang. So we talked about where the promotion of it is up to for the Chinese audience and their involvement with that, and also how she can help us drive forward our business with keeping us informed of opportunities as they come along.
So on the whole, your summary of the whole trip, a good knowledge transfer?
Yes, a knowledge transfer between the British firms and the Chinese that they met, and also between the firms themselves. There are some issues that are clearly becoming more serious priorities for the Chinese, particularly around sustainability and air quality, and they're very much signalling a desire to British companies to tackle some of these issues, because they recognise that British innovation and ingenuity and scientific research